Hey everyone, I'm Matt. Welcome back to another video. This is the most special video we've ever brought to you. We are here at Bryant Park in Times Square, Manhattan, bringing you guys the world debut of Grand Design's brand new motorhome. This is a 2025 Lineage by Grand Design Series M. We're doing a factory first with Mike Combs, who's going to show us this whole RV, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, again, welcome back to another video. Today is super special, not just for us, but the Grand Design team. This is the world debut of the Lineage. Now, with me is Mr. Mike Combs. Mike, what's your role for Grand Design?
I am the product manager for our Class C cutaway chassis.
Perfect. So he is the creator, the brainchild behind the Lineage, and I do want to let everybody know, this is not a Matt's RV Reviews episode. This is a factory first. We will have our own episode about 2 weeks before the Hershey show where we give our personal opinion on this product, 3 things we like, 3 things we don't like. But a factory first episode is where we give the manufacturer the opportunity to introduce their new product and really tell you everything about what makes their product special. And Mike, behind us is something super special. First and foremost, what the heck is a Lineage?
So, Lineage, the neat thing about how Grand Design, we're just launching into motorhomes. Everything we build is going to be called Lineage, whether it's on a Mercedes, Ford, whatever. So, for examples, you have Series M, that's going to be your Mercedes. Series E would be a Ford. Series F would be an F-Series. So, even when we get into vans, those are going to be called Lineage. So it's very easy. When you pick up one of the Grand Design brands, you pick them all up. So we're going to try and make it very easy for the salespeople, the dealers, and everything to stock our brands.
Okay, so the first one you're creating is the M Series on a Mercedes chassis. Why are you guys doing this one first?
So Mercedes is typically a little bit more of a complex build. It takes a lot more to get it done. Weights and balances are extremely important. So with this one, we kind of had what we felt was a first. So we're going to launch on the 4500 Mercedes chassis, which is a twin turbo 4-cylinder.
Okay.
Most of the competition is going to still be on a 3500. So a little bit more GVW, and quite frankly, the way we're building it's a little bit different than what's in the market.
Now, cargo carrying capacity is always an issue for these Mercedes. What's that 4500 giving you compared to the other brands using a 3500?
So you get 1,000 pounds more GVW, right?
Okay.
And typically you start getting into lightweight composite materials that are expensive by going to the 4500. Our goal was after fuel, water, and passengers, 1,000 pounds. That was our benchmark.
Perfect. So the dry weight for this after fuel, water, and passengers, your goal is to hit 1,000 pounds.
That's right.
And it's not 100% finalized. This is prototype?
This is prototype number 2. We've
okay.
built 5 or 6 so far. We've sent them to the test track. So
good.
We've been at this a little over a year. So.
Wow. Speaking of a little over a year, you've actually been doing it for a little bit longer, because I first met Mike in Dusseldorf, Germany, at the Caravan Salon, and there's a lot of European inspiration behind this, but like real European information.
So,
or
inspiration.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One of the things that I was fortunate, last fall, I got to go to that show for the first time.
Yeah.
I've been in the RV industry over 20 years. I've never sold anything without a steering wheel. And we didn't want to launch with a Me Too. We wanted to do some stuff that was different. So I gathered a lot of ideas there. I got to tour some factories over there. I don't know, I'll show you some of the stuff we're doing different.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Will. So let's get started up front here. What's the tip-to-tip length of this motorhome?
25 feet, 8 inches.
Okay.
So on the front of this, one of the things we wanted to do, we have a couple of options. You can get this with graphics, or you can get it with full paint. What you're seeing here is full paint today.
Okay.
When you get it with graphics, you get a painted cap front and rear. When you get the full paint option, obviously we're doing paint protection all the way around this, even up high for the bud.
Yep.
On the 4500 chassis, a couple things we're doing different here. You know, we've got a very aerodynamic cap up on the front, you know, so it kind of comes in a little bit.
Okay.
Some of our competitors' caps stick way out. We still give you a good sized bed on the inside.
Okay.
But it doesn't stick so far out, right?
For sure.
The other thing is there's a window up top. We actually put some logos and some designs in between the panes of glass, right? So you go to the lot to sell it, and little Johnny jumps up in the front bunk. You can actually say, hey, find 10 things in that piece of glass. You know, there's GDRV for life. There's Don Clark's first motorhome.
Oh,
Campfire
really?
s'mores, aliens, Bigfoot. So there's all kinds of stuff up in the glass to engage the kid. And then on the inside, you can count compasses. So, you know, the kids can actually engage as a part of the sales process.
Perfect, perfect. This is going to give you everything on the Mercedes chassis that you're looking for. Lane assist, adaptive cruise control, everything?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Let's continue on down.
Starting on this side of the coach, one of the things that we like our running boards, the way they flare out up into the coach right here. We've got a Girard armless awning. We're going to have a European style door, so you've got dual latches on this coach.
Okay.
A European entry step. Why are we doing all this?
Why?
That step alone saves us almost 18 pounds, right? The door saves us a little bit of weight. So weights and balancers are still really important to what we're doing.
Okay.
Our luggage doors, we went to a steel framed aluminum door, and it's more of a slam latch style door.
Love that.
I love
we had
that too.
MOTORHOME make these for us. You got to open and close these doors. They look good. They sound good.
Sideways swinging slam latch doors. And something that I like to point out, they're doing this door very similar to the Winnebago Navion, which we absolutely love. I call this the airplane style door. Love that.
We run a 40-inch TV on the outside of this coach.
Okay.
The other part of this is we used our Momentum sound system.
Okay.
So we've got a Rockford Fosgate system on the outside.
Nice.
We've got a Rockford Fosgate system on the inside with subwoofers. This coach will sound amazing versus the competitive landscape.
Perfect. And is there a wind sensor on this awning?
There is a wind sensor. You know, the wind sensors from Girard start from 0 to 10. They come from the factory at 2, which I think is a little bit light. So we have ours adjusted up to 4. So we adjusted ours for a little bit more customability, just in the fact
When you say that, like 4 out of 10?
we made it a little less sensitive.
Ah.
Okay. Some of these, when you slam the door, just the poof to the awning like that.
Oh,
can make it
really?
come in. That's right. So,
Good
quick
to know.
connect LP, power on the outside of the coach. You know, as you come around to the back, you know, you've got storage right here in this bay. We run raised letters. We had some molds made. I think the look of our lettering, the way we do it, looks really good from the outside. It sticks away.
Yep.
Our paint on the outside of this, when we do full paint, there's going to be 3 coats of clear, cut and buffed. We spend a lot of dough on our paints versus what the competitive landscape is. These coaches look fantastic.
Now, do you know how much more cargo carrying capacity the non-paint one's going to have?
I don't. We haven't
Okay.
got this.
Yep. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
It's all good.
So on the back of the coach, one thing that it's hard to point out on the front because we're so tight here in the city is all of our lights are actually smoked out until you get to the tail lights. So driving down the road, you know, during the day, unless they're on, they're really hard to see. Obviously, you've got some reflex and some other things you got to deal with here. So on the back cap, the nice thing that we like is we have these blacked out lights on the back. So they're a little sporty the way they look, and unless they're on, they're really hard to see. We actually have those on the front cap as well.
Okay.
Not only that, I love this ghosting here.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. Even down here, it's just a really sharp looking paint job.
You know, there's a couple things when you look at caps on the back. Some people do pods where you've got lower pods and upper pods.
Okay.
From a manufacturing standpoint, we could run wire chases, do some other things in here.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, it looks better.
Yeah.
Cool.
So on the top, we're going to walk way back here, guys.
Oh.
Okay. So one thing we're doing is we've got a sport rack that goes around the top.
Oh, wow.
Right?
I didn't even
And
see
the
that.
neat thing about it is you know, we're crammed into the park here in New York
Yeah,
City, right?
yeah.
But when you start looking at that, you know, there's little compasses cut out. So remember I talked earlier about having a little Johnny?
Yeah.
Count compasses, you know.
Who's Johnny?
Yeah, I don't know. We're kids like
But
that.
I do love that because it's very Class B inspired with the roof rack.
So one thing we did is we're running a very deep slide versus
I
the
see that,
competition.
yeah.
It's a slim rack slide from Lippert. We also worked with a window supplier, an acrylic window supplier in the Netherlands. So we're going to be one of the first runs to run acrylic windows in our slide room end walls. And we did some testing on this to get it done. So we're going to get great cross ventilation in these windows, and I'll feature benefit those for you when we go inside.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to point out. As you guys know, if you haven't seen our episodes of Matt's RVs Europe edition, we went to Europe the past 2 years in a row for our personal entertainment and to show you guys some European RVs. Mike is not the first person I met from America over in Europe, right? And all these other brands, they all send their people to Europe with a notepad, and they come back to America, and you know what they do? They throw that stuff away.
It was an excuse to get a free trip to Europe.
Right. Wait until you guys see a lot of the stuff that they're importing from Europe. This is going to be one of the closest styles of motorhomes that's similar to something like a Heimer or a Nischmann Bischoff or any of those awesome brands over there that you're going to get in America.
So there's a lot of stuff on this coach that when you come and do the factory tour, we can talk about. You know, we've got some interlocking aluminum, you know, for how we're building this coach. It's all heavy wall aluminum.
Okay.
Our plumbing system. We worked with RWC, who owns SharkBite. So we have a SharkBite plumbing system in here. We have a 25-year warranty on our freshwater supply lines. I don't think anybody in the industry has anything that good. We spend a lot of dough where you can't see it. Our electrical, we harness our 12 volt and our 110. You know, on our flooring from Shaw. You know, we've got a very heavy duty linoleum that we're using. We look at where the warranty claims are in a typical RV company, and we're trying to beef up those areas.
Nice.
So speaking of water, we've got the Truma AquaGo on-demand hot water heater, and then your plumbing bay down here.
Oh,
You've got
very nice.
An Anderson valve down here. You've got your water pump, a quick connect, outside hose. In the back, you've got your low point drains, and that'll actually give you a look at those SharkBite fittings.
Yep.
Everywhere in the
Let me
coach, you're
get
going to
these.
see those. Then you've got your valves for your drains. Black tank flush, potable fill up here.
Potable.
Now, right here, spot for your golf clubs, mother-in-law, whatever.
I don't know about that, Mike. It's still a Mercedes, okay?
So, hey, real quick, while you're right there, Matt, take
Yes.
a step back. One thing that we really like is, all right, when we started looking at how we were going to put the coach together,
Yep. Hey, this is perfect height for me.
found some shade today. We did a lighted belt line right here. So,
Oh.
some other stuff that we're doing as we start diving deep into the coach, we have C2C, right? Coach to chassis, how we're integrating the coach to the chassis and the chassis to the coach. So you open the door, the lights come on. You hit lock on your key fob, they blink. You hit unlock, they stay on. You put it in reverse, they come on. It's just, these look really good. It's really hard to see right here during the daylight in the
Yep.
park.
But it's kind of like when in your vehicle you hit the lights. It's not just the headlights
Excellent.
turning on. It's all the way down,
Right.
you
It's gonna
know.
illuminate everything.
Yep.
So we're speeding through this. I know time is of the essence on these videos.
No,
As
no.
we dive deep into the plant, this will show better inside.
Guys,
Or in the evening.
if pick a random number, 10,000. If we get 10,000 likes, we'll fly up to Elkhart, Indiana, and do a plant tour with Mike Holmes as well.
I would like that.
Yeah, perfect. Let's continue on.
Additional storage back here. Additional storage underneath. All rotocast bays. Right here is going to be your generator. So, a couple things on the outside I want to talk to you about, Will.
Yeah.
All right, it's options. We're standard with our graphics package.
Okay.
We're not using a gel-coated cap. We paint those caps. So even
Okay.
our standard has painted caps. You can get the blackout package, which is black wheels and a black exhaust tip.
Oh, cool.
You can get the chrome package, which are chrome wheels and a chrome exhaust tip. All right? It's standard with a 3.6 kilowatt LP generator.
Right.
Or you can option up to our power package. And the power package is something when you guys come up to the factory, I'll go in, but it's a lithium package. It's a generator delete, secondary alternator that we're using for some power.
So how many watts of solar is that going to be, or you don't know yet?
So this coach right here is standard with 600 watts
Wow.
of solar.
With the power package.
This coach here is standard with
Dang.
600 watts of solar.
Sheesh, so nice. He made sure to say that twice.
Two 130 amp hour lithium batteries from Lithionics.
Okay.
So, you know, a lot of people will give you the bare minimum, right? We're running
Yep.
12 volt TV, 12 volt
Right,
refrigerators,
right.
12 volt lights. We want to make sure you can power this.
So you can run the AC off that, or it won't be
No
set up
AC,
to.
no
Okay.
microwave. There is a
Okay.
1,000 watt inverter on the basic package.
Okay.
Your generator is going to be what runs your
AC.
Your AC.
Okay.
So, if you don't mind, I'd like to walk you guys on the inside, just show you a couple things.
Hey, that's my line. The outside of this unit looks great, Mike, but the inside looks even better. Come on, let's go. Take a look. Thank you. We're all done on the outside.
Okay.
We're not. We're not.
Oh, we're not?
We're not.
Wait. Show it. Tell us.
I want to tell you about our electrical.
Oh,
As you walk in, right, we're using some C-Deck. It's basically a pad, right? They're non-slip pads. We put some little compasses etched into them. But when you start talking about our electrical, there's your two 130 amp hour Lithionics batteries.
wow.
Nice.
Rather than hunting and pecking for fuses and everything else, we've got all resettable breakers right
Oh,
here.
that's cool.
So, you know, you pop a fuse or whatever, boom, it sticks
Yeah.
out and turns red.
Wow.
That's very, very clean. We're spending a lot of money where you can't see it. All right, hop in, Will.
Perfect.
Okay. Sorry.
Let me do a quick little inside
Yep.
first look. Up, and then if we can cut that TV off in here.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right. Oh. Got the generator on. Wow.
One quick thing here, Matt, while you got it. The screen door on this goes this way, right? So your screen door is a little bit different than a regular U.S. door.
Oh, I love that.
Where it attaches to the door.
Yes.
So, all right, coming into the...
Hang on a second, Mike. We got to take a look at the bathroom, and then we got to pay the bills with a sponsored ad.
Love it.
All right. Very good. And Will, hold this.
Okay.
Mike's excited to show us the inside. And Mike, we're going to give you dude, this thing is awesome.
It is.
Look at oh my gosh. Before you show us the inside, let's take a quick second to thank the sponsor of today's episode. And we're back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to kind of start front to back on some things that we feel is different on this coach.
Wow.
All right. Starting up front right here, right? We did all molded plastics up here. You have a spot for a sippy cup, a Yeti cup. You'll have storage bins when we get into production models up here. We have a sizable bed. You know, I talked about some of the items that are in the glass, you know, that old Class C, and you've got a compass and a camper and, you know, the sun, the moon, the stars. You know, with the push of a button, we bring this down, right? Now we've got privacy shades up here. A couple other things we're doing different. You know, the lighting that's up here. We have Cobra. Cab over bunk ram air. So think about it. There's a little metal strip up here, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Most of my competitors are going to give you little curtain tracks. Ours are magnetic. You throw them up, and they stick up here, right in that little metal track.
That's
so if
cool.
somebody pulls on them, you're not tearing the curtains down or anything else. They're magnetic. So USB, USB-C. I got switches for all my lights. These are also momentary rocker switches, right? So if I hold these down, the lights are going to dim that are up here. All right? 110, and then you've got Cobra, cab over bunk ram air. So the neat thing about this is our air conditioning system in here was developed with AGT, Advanced Technology Group. So we wanted to make sure, number one, when I close this curtain off, remember little Johnny, he's up here. We can keep him cool.
Okay.
Separated from everybody.
Good.
So the bunk area up here is a little bit different than the coach, but I can still get air up there. This coach is standard with a Firefly system. We talked about our sound system that's up here.
Yep.
Couple things here. You know, we've got all your tank indicators, and we kind of made, you know, gray, black, fresh. I can check right here. I can see the VIN number on my coach. I can see some other things in here. All of our lighting is controlled from here. You know, we can turn it all on. We can turn it all off. Generator, you're standard with a Southco, a Southwire transfer switch for load shedding.
Okay.
So you're a 30 amp coach on here. Wheel goes out, the air conditioner's running. He wants to start the microwave. It's going to start shedding load to make sure you can run those items properly.
Okay.
All right. You've got a 1,000 watt inverter. Driving down the road, you know, you want to plug into something over here or over here. Certain outlets in here are hooked up to that inverter, that 1,000 watt inverter. Everything else should be 12 volt here. Televisions, your charging stations,
Right.
everything else.
Can we take a quick pause for a second?
Yeah, get it
Is
up.
this the superstructure that you're talking about for the outside?
That is. You know,
Tell us
so
about
a little
it.
bit about this.
By the way, guys, if you're finding this video a little boring about this stuff, this isn't a Matt's RV Reviews episode. We're going to do an entertaining one, a product review in a couple weeks. This is factory first. I just like to remind everybody about that. This Mike comes to tell you literally all the nuts
The
and bolts
construction,
about this unit.
So we run a fully laminated aluminum frame, vacuum bonded roof, vacuum bonded sidewalls. So what this allows us to do is you know, where you lock your roof and your walls together, everything sits down.
Okay.
This allows us to wrap our roof around. Your roofing goes into here, and then we epoxy it in, right? Then you've got your slide awning will slide right into this rail here. So just the way that all this stuff comes together. If we do have wire chases front to back, we can do it through here.
Ah, very nice.
So that's part of the construction stuff. I said when you
Love
do a
it.
plant tour,
Yep.
I'll show you guys how this thing is built.
Okay.
Perfect. Nice teaser. Nice cliffhanger there.
Thank you. Down below, all right, I've got a step override switch. So if I'm camping and I want to open the door, the step isn't actuating the whole time. We've got a disconnect. My jacks are down there. And then obviously we've got some of our Bluetooth switching that we use from Firefly in here. We can, you know, turn the lights on and off. We've got a flip-up countertop extension. Now here's some other things.
That's a good countertop
We
extension
wanted
too.
to run a smart sink. We laser engraved logos. We've got a square sink drain in here, square faucet, a
love
bottle
that.
washer, a cutting board. Then there's a little drying rack that goes in here. You got a 2-burner cooktop in here, a convection microwave oven with an air fryer, Up above, you've got a quick little hood right here. All of your cabinetry.
Wow.
You've got a Belgian paper in here. All your cabinet pulls and locks are from Europe.
Okay.
Italy. All right. The other thing, if you'll just take a step back.
Yeah.
I want to talk about our air conditioning system.
Okay.
All right. The one thing we did different in here, we don't have light ceilings.
Right.
We did dark ceilings. When you walk in, it feels a lot different in here, right? They're all soft touch ceilings in the coach and in here.
Right.
So we developed our own return air. So the neat thing about this is you've got a residential filter that goes in the back right here that comes out.
Oh, cool.
All right. And we're picking up air from all four sides. So we're returning more air, means we can supply more air. Then we actually came up with these. You go into a lot of residential applications, commercial applications, and you see linear slot diffusers. The slot diffuser is going to allow air to come down and move differently. Advanced Technology Group, who's owned by Winnebago, helped us come up with this air conditioning system.
Nice.
This is on high.
Oh yeah.
This is one of the quietest air conditioning
It really
systems.
is.
So, you come over to here
You don't really hear
and
it.
you take your air conditioning system and you put this on low.
Wow. Wow.
It's amazingly quiet. We're supplying a ton of air, so keeps you really cool, right?
Show us this dinette.
All right, so what I'm going to do here on the dinette, we've got some of the largest drawers.
Oh
any
man.
dinette.
That's
That is
cool.
awesome.
A couple other things. Your dinette, your center pantry, your rear wardrobe, your walls, everything in here is framed in aluminum, not wood.
Okay, what's that do?
So it's going to be lighter weight, it's going to be stronger, and quite frankly, it's going to be pretty straight, right?
Okay.
So you don't have any of the warpage of wood. You pull down, you get a screen. You pull up, you get a privacy shade. And then with these windows,
These are the coolest windows.
the neat thing about these windows is they click a couple times. Click, click,
Yep.
click. I can open these windows up and you get tons of airflow through this coach, Pull this down, we get our screen right here.
Hey, I'm walking here.
The other thing, we're sitting here at the dinette, right? We have a 68 by 48 dinette. We got some pads back here.
Yep.
I know, I watched you do a presentation a couple weeks ago with a really neat dinette.
Yeah, yeah.
You can also customize the lighting when you're watching. So if I want to hold these down, right?
Oh,
we can dim
okay.
it. No matter where you're sitting in this coach, you can customize the lighting.
Very nice.
So and these are all, very bright LEDs that are in the coach. Got storage in your overhead. We're using a lot of motion sensors. So you stick your hand in here,
Oh, cool.
and they come on. These are all, dovetail solid wood drawer
I love
boxes.
the how you finished it too. Really nice.
So you've got storage up here, storage down below. So you've got lots of storage, and again, they're all soft close. Same within here. As you come into here, your soft close on all your doors.
Yep.
Soft close on all your drawers, just like you'd get in a very residential kitchen. On the front, again, we talked about you got your speakers in the roof. When we go into production models, these change to a flat surface mount.
Oh, okay.
Your subwoofer is located under this area here. So when
Nice.
you turn the stereo
Right
up in
there.
here,
Yeah.
it rocks.
Oh yeah.
So we run a 10 cubic foot refrigerator. All right. Most of my competitors you need 6 or 8 in this price point.
Okay. Perfect.
The other thing, I have a 70 wide, 80 long mattress. I have the only king bed in this floor plan. This is
No
a
way.
very popular floor plan.
Go lay on that, Will.
Get up
Okay.
there, Will.
big mattress.
Holy smokes. Here's the thing, Mike. We don't like when the bed folds up. In this floor plan, they all
no way around
they
it.
all
Yeah.
fold up. So if you are gonna fold up, give me a king size
I
bed.
will say too, you don't feel that fold here.
So we worked with a company in Elkhart, Indiana called Indratech. Okay, Indratech. This probably still has the plastic on it. We could do it.
Yeah, for
afterwards,
sure,
cut
for
and
sure.
take. But if you look at how this mattress is made, it looks like a bunch of ramen noodles inside.
Okay.
The other thing we did is where it's folding on this coach. All right, we actually took. Let's see if I can take this off. The first 12 inches all the way around it. Hop up there, Matt.
I'm
Good.
doing it.
You're
Oh,
doing-
that's weird. That's
You're doing
firm.
sales training right here.
That's firm.
It's going to be firm on the edge. You sit on the bed to tie your shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
It's very firm on the edge of this where you walk around. the
Okay. Okay. That's interesting.
Keep moving. We have more features back here. 110 USB, USB-C on each side.
Okay.
Got lights above you with another USB. I think those are USB-Cs in there. Back here, you've got USB, USB-C. It pulls out. This will do as a little nightstand.
Oh, a little nightstand,
Place for
yeah.
Matt to put his teeth and his phone at
There you
night. Right? This flips up right here, so you got additional storage in there.
Love that.
You've got a huge wardrobe along the back of this coach. And then we did the same thing with a motion sensor.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
the other thing in here, okay, we added some design to the door, a square door handle.
It's matching the square lights too. I don't think we talked about
square
that.
door handles, square fixtures.
Why are you doing square?
It's just a theme we went with.
Good.
It's different. Everyone, think about it. Everyone has a round Rotera up top on their ceilings.
Round lights.
Round lights.
Yep.
So we have square. Everything's square in here.
There you go.
Up above you, return air. It's square.
Yep.
Even this, like, I love the Grand Design.
So this is actually a product. It's a polyurethane injected foam. So
Okay.
the neat thing about it is resistant to
Oh.
mildew.
It's foam.
That's the same dash in a Barletta pontoon, for example.
Oh, wow.
So we're both not going to fit in the bathroom, but I will tell you, I want you to inspect the bathroom. So I'll stand back here and narrate.
Perfect. Well, before I do that, we brought Big Will here to stand in that shower.
Okay.
So one of the things on our shower, we have a lighted shower dome. We're the first one with a
Oh,
lighted
so
shower.
smart.
wow.
So smart.
The other thing is we run a really big shower dome in there. So the nice thing about this is you've got great headroom. We did a linear slot drain down there. Most people run a round drain.
Yep.
You go into a nice hotel or whatever, and you see the slot drains.
Yeah, we have
You've
one
got
of
the
those.
pad right here to stand on, a non-slip pad.
Oh, wow.
And then you've got your shower tower with storage in there. You've got a diffuser in here.
Beautiful
Matt, just for
looking
you?
shower. Yes. No, hang on a second. we need to do this.
All right, so just a little feedback, Mike. This is like too big, so it's too tight this way, so I can't pass it. But if you can do something with this,
Production
I can
models
tell
are
you.
smaller.
Yeah, I can tell you it'll pass because they do have enough head height in here, especially for this class.
Production
This
models will
one's,
actually move that shower head in all the way up.
that'll help a little bit as well. Yep.
Perfect.
Squeeze by you.
Yes, sir. Oop. So we actually saw prototype number 1,
Yep.
and I told Mike, I said, "Hey man, I'm not gonna pass that because you did what everybody else does, and you put a plastic toilet in." And lo and behold, we're now in the big city, and it is a porcelain toilet. Here's what I will say: very tight. This would not pass for Will, but that shower would pass for me, and it fails
Right.
for Will. So it all depends on who's doing it. With me, I got space here, I got space here. This is a prime pool position. Bing! Very nice. And we're not just saying that.
So if you
Perfect.
open up the sink covers that are in there, you've also got a square sink. So if you open up your sink cover right here,
And do it.
You're going to see you've got a square sink. We laser engraved the compass in there. You got a motion light, so at night you have to hunt and peck for light switches.
Okay.
It's right there. You've got a mirror right here. Opens up.
Very nice.
Again, because it's glass, it's soft close.
Very nice. And then underneath here, got a little bit more storage.
Additional storage over here.
All right. Very
I'd
beautiful.
like to point a couple things out up in the cockpit for you.
Talk to us.
So, as your seats swivel around on these Mercedes, we did some hunting and fishing. We wanted something different for right here. So, if you flip down your headrest, there's actually a hidden safe right there. Each one of
Hey!
these. So, as you get into production models, these are a little bit different, but it's the same concept. And this is standard equipment. Storing your valuables in your coach, you'd never know that this is here. So,
Yeah.
and
What else?
Standard.
What else you storing in there, Mike?
Well,
Hey, I'm walking here.
both seats are standard with that, right?
Okay, very cool.
So couple highlighted features in here. We're very proud of all the molded parts that we did.
Nice.
Whether it's the slot diffusers, your plastics, your standard with one wood color. We have a couple options on the inside I want to talk about.
Talk to us.
Okay. This is, sorry, I walk around talking to the camera. We're standard with this as our decor. Okay, modern gray.
Yes.
Right.
We have an option for ultra leather. When you get ultra leather, all your furniture becomes ultra leather. Your cockpit seating will become ultra leather.
Nice.
So we got our first cockpit seats in this week for the production models that start mid-July.
Wow.
So when you check the box, it's your sofa or your dinette. So you've got a theater seat you can get in place of a dinette on this floor plan. It's either or.
Yeah.
So when you check that box for ultra leather, it's going to be your sofa, your dinette,
And
or your
your
front cockpit seats.
Wow. Wow. What? Anything else?
That's kind of the nickel tour here this
Dude.
morning. Thank you guys very much.
Freaking
Will,
love
thank
that.
you.
yeah, thank you.
Freaking love that. And that goes to the next point. You said dealership lots. People will be able to start expecting these sometime in July.
So production's going to start in July,
Okay.
mid-July. It's going to take us a few weeks to get it up and going. We figure we will start shipping in August. So
Okay.
you'll start seeing your dealers' lots August, September.
Perfect. And today it dropped on the website. So what happened on the website?
GrandDesignRV.com.
Okay.
You're actually going to be able to click the Lineage link, and you can start seeing some of the information up there. Obviously, as we move into production, we're going to continue to be updating that and adding content. So
Perfect. Not only that, we do have a Google Docs sheet down below. If you guys are interested in learning more about this unit from Grand Design, from our team at Matt's RV Reviews and General RV, and getting the absolute best pricing in America, fill out the Google Docs sheet down below, and we'll be in contact with you as soon as we know more. Mike, this is just so exciting. Like, it might be next week. It might be in like 3 weeks. We don't know, because it's the start of something absolutely amazing. So with that said, Mike, well, Will, do you know what time it is?
It's now time for the MSRP.
starting at $189,000 MSRP.
That's
MSRP.
That's actually phenomenal for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's MSRP.
And we talked about the options, right? You've
Of
got
course.
the chrome package, the blackout package,
Yeah.
full body paint,
Okay.
the power package,
Okay.
ultra leather.
So this unit isn't 189. This one would be a little bit more. So what options? And again, we're on the fly here, so nobody's gonna hold you to it. Well, somebody might hold you to it, but this one has full body paint. What other upgrades are in this unit?
So we did only an ultra leather dinette in this.
Okay.
All right. We didn't have the cockpit seats done yet.
So this is a one-off.
Yep.
Whenever you see this dinette, you'll see the matching. Okay, good.
On the outside, we've got the chrome package. So you saw the chrome wheels on this.
On this one,
Mhm.
perfect. Okay.
And that's it.
Oh, perfect.
Very
So
simple.
not too many options. I'd guess $15,000-$20,000 more from the standard, right?
Yeah. Paint's quite a bit of money.
Paint-
Yeah.
Paint and lithium package are quite a bit more money.
Yep.
Oh, this one has.
This
the
one does
lithium?
not have the
This one does
lithium.
not. Lithium has
Okay.
the paint.
So yeah,
He's just saying those are the two expensive options.
it's going to be a broad. Again, reach out to
We'll cover a couple different price points.
reach
That's
out
the
to
idea.
Grand Design. Reach out to our team, and our team is here to help everybody get the absolute best price in America.
One other thing,
Talk to me.
warranty.
What? Tell me about it.
So obviously you're 3 years, 36,000 miles on Mercedes.
Hang on. Can we actually do this outside?
Sure. So just kind of recapping the Lineage warranty. Your chassis warranty is 3 year, 36,000 miles, 5 year, 60,000 miles on the powertrain, and then we will have a 2-year warranty on the coach,
Okay.
and a 3-year structural warranty.
Very nice.
Guys, welcome.
Hey, what's going on, Don? Thank you for having us in New York City.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the Big Apple.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
We got a few questions for you. So first and foremost, who the heck are you? Why'd you just jump on camera?
You know, because I saw you. And I'm Don Clark. I'm the CEO and president of Grand Design. I'm also a co-founder, and we're so excited to invite everybody in New York to see some of our new product that we're introducing to the marketplace.
Great. Well, first and foremost, thank you for having us. Mike Holmes, incredible hire, incredible guy, and he did an amazing job showing us his motorhome, and I think the audience is going to agree with you.
Yeah.
And we're glad to call him friends, and he's not that good at pickleball, just so everybody knows. I got a couple questions for you, if you don't mind answering them.
I love it.
First question, Grand Design, how long tell us the story on how you got it started.
It was 2012 when we formed the company. It was 2013 when we shipped our first unit.
Okay.
And you know, we wanted to do something different, something special in the market. We had great jobs, pitch me type jobs, but I never wanted to end a career and look back years later and say I wish I could have, would have.
Yeah.
And we knew there was a different way of doing business in the RV industry, and I've had passion for this industry now for over 40 years. And not only did we want to make and build a great company and build great products, but we wanted to help move the needle in a positive way for our industry.
Wow, so 2012.
Yeah.
So it's already been over 12 years now.
Isn't it
Unreal.
crazy?
That is
so
crazy.
that leads to my next question. What the heck took you so long for getting into motorhomes?
You know, a lot of people ask that question.
Right.
And I might have kicked the can down the road a little bit. We wanted to make sure that the towable product, which was our bread and butter, what we started with, was solid, was growing, and we had such explosive growth, and we're still growing that part of the business. We wanted to be ready, and not ready just for building an RV and selling RVs. We wanted to be ready on the back end, the service, the parts, the warranty. And now we have a separate dedicated facility for motorized, and we're ready to rock and roll.
I love it. Two more questions. So we've befriended your daughters and your wife. why the heck is your family so good at pickleball?
Well, you more than met them and become acquaintances. I think secretly you're taking lessons from my daughter Courtney.
No, we're not taking lessons, but
We need to.
we definitely need to. I mean, she's a pro level player, but it's just like everybody that we meet on the pickleball court. Whenever I hear their last name's Clark, I'm like, great.
All right, we're
here's
done.
Another blonde-headed lady who's gonna smoke me at pickleball. What's up with that?
Well, let me correct you. Not everybody in the Clark family is good at pickleball.
All right, all
My
right.
son Austin and I are always the last one picked for a team.
Well, we definitely need to play pickleball with you guys then, because if you guys know anything about pickleball, the first time we met his daughter Courtney, she nasty Nelson me on game point, and that's a nasty move. But she also smoked us 11-3. So, final question: what's the future for Lineage? What are you guys hoping to come out of this product line for the next 3, 4, 5, 10 years?
Yeah, first of all, kudos to Mike Helms, Mr. the Energizer Bunny. You know, you just can't slow this guy down.
Hey, yeah.
And Tommy Hall, the general manager, they've done a phenomenal job. And I've always said a product needs a reason for being in existence.
Okay.
Just don't do a Me Too product that everybody has out there. And we want to be distinct. We want to be different. We want to be special. They've made this special. You know, I'm sure Mike just showed you probably 100. We try to keep him down to 10, but 100 features on this coach.
Okay.
But we plan on growing it. Lineage, the Series M is just our first entrance into the motorhomes. We're going to be in really almost every segment in the Class C's, and then we'll see where we go from there. Winnebago has been an incredible partner in this and helped us with chassis and really getting the foundation going, and it's a good symbiotic partnership. I couldn't be happier.
Well, we love it. Thank you so much for having us. We'll see you in Elkhart next week. We're going to put Mr. Clark to the test. And see, I feel like, and he never said this, but I feel like he looks at my physique. And I told him, don't let the BMI, you know,
Fool
trick
you.
Fool you. Don't let it fool you. We come to the pickleball court and we bring the heat.
You know, I don't want to suggest we have this on air.
Yep.
But
Oh, you.
yeah, but
Okay.
we might be able to do something.
Hey, you know,
Hey, so we have a couple Grand Design videos coming out, so maybe at the end we tag a couple clips at
maybe
the end
the next Grand Design video will.
after playing pickleball.
Yep. And here's what we'll do. We'll go out to dinner afterwards. Period. End of story. Loser pays for dinner.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
we get appetizers and desserts, just so you know.
Well, bring your wallet. That's good with me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us. And Mike, what do you want to say to America?
Thank you.
That's it.
That's it, guys. That's the world debut. Make sure you guys, when you see Don and you see Mike Humset on RV Show, make sure you stop by and say hi. And again, make sure you fill out the form, go to Grand Design's website, and be the first to know about the all-new Lineage motorhome.